What is good, my reflections? What is good, my babies? You are over here with Tarethia. Hit that like and subscribe button. We are over here today talking about tarot decks. Forgive me, reflection. I'm just not really, you get what I'm saying? I pulled a muscle reflection. Thinking you'll get what I'm saying. Like I know what I'm doing out there. Okay, so yeah, excuse Tarethia if I'm not just upbeat today. But with that being said, the show must go on. So with that being said, reflection, we are over here talking about tarot decks, okay? Different tarot decks. So the first tarot deck that I want to start out, of course, with would be my very first tarot deck that I ever started. Just like, even, you get what I'm saying? This is the very first deck I ever bought. So with that being said, it only makes sense that we start the video out with this tarot deck. Now, the name of this particular deck is the Hoodoo Tarot deck, okay? Every tarot deck that I'm finna show you today, we're gonna do 4. And every tarot deck that I'm showing you comes with a book. So I like tarot decks that have books in them. So yeah, I like those decks. And we're going to talk about, you know how some tarot decks, they're real thin, real flimsy. We're going to talk about all of that. So this particular deck, this is what the back looks like. Okay. And I'm going to show you a couple of cards so you'll kind of know. And keep in mind, this is my very first deck that I ever bought. Okay. And I was very connected with this deck. I love pictures. I love the visuals in this deck. This deck has a lot of good visuals in them. Okay. And again, it comes with a book, and the book has a lot of interesting information, okay, in them as well. So with that being said, and also the thickness is good quality in this deck as well. I think you can order them in pocket size as well. You can order this deck off Amazon or in your local metaphysical shop where they sell tarot deck set. Okay, but yeah, this one right here, the quality is good. I like how they feel when I'm shuffling them. Okay, I like that when I shuffle, but I like that. You get what I'm saying? I like the texture. I like the feel of them. They're not too thin and they're not too thick. They're not too big. Okay, and again, if these are too big, they do have them in pocket size as well. And the name of this one, I'm gonna put the link to the side. Okay. So with the next deck, we are going to talk about the Isis deck. The name of this deck is called the Isis deck. Okay, this is what the back looks like. As you can see, this tarot deck is much bigger than the other tarot deck. And me personally, I don't like my tarot cards too big, and I don't like them too small. Okay, I'd rather work with them too big though than too small. But either way, I really don't like them too big or too small. This was a perfect size for me. It wasn't too big, of course, and they weren't too wide. The thickness in them is, yeah, good quality. The quality is good. I like the artwork. And I'll show you a couple of them so you can see the artwork in these decks. And again, this deck come with a book as well. And it was a lot of good information in there as well. And when I say books, I don't mean the little thin ones. They come with a nice little hefty book, okay? Now, this book right here, it was a smaller one. Like, it wasn't the big ones. It was smaller. But it had a lot of good information in there as well. So, yeah, the artwork is real good. Real good, okay? So, this is the deck of Isis. And again, this is what the back looks like. The thickness is good. I like the way, you get what I'm saying? It's not too, you know how sometimes it be too big, sometimes it be too small, or sometimes they be too flimsy. This not with this deck. It's just smooth, okay? So this is the Isis deck. This is a good deck to definitely invest in. Okay. So our next deck is the Orishas deck, okay? And I have different decks, different Orisha decks, okay? Each day we're going to go through about 4 decks. We're going to do 4 decks a day. Okay, so this one is the Orisha deck. This one comes in I think like a blue and yellow box. Okay, I'm gonna link it to the side so you'll know it when you see it. But this is the back. These cards are thinner, but they're not too thin. Okay, they're thinner, but they're not too thin. It's just right, actually, if you ask me. Okay, and let me show you some artwork from these. Oh, why they go zoom in like that? Reflection. I told them I pulled the muscle. Okay, here we go. So here's the artwork right here. Very detailed artwork. I'm big on detail with my tarot decks. I'm very big on that. Okay. So they have some, it's a real good colorful deck. If you're looking for a new deck, maybe, to invest in. And I know I like to see what my deck actually look like, because sometimes the box will be one thing and it'll be something totally different. And sometimes I don't see a lot of review on tarot decks. I'm like, where are the tarot deck reviews at? Okay, so yeah. It's a very colorful deck. And I actually work a lot with this deck. I like this deck a lot. Okay, so this is the Orisha's deck. Okay. Now, finally, down to the nitty and the gritty, we are at, this is one of my favorite decks. Okay, besides the Hoodoo Tarot deck, this is another, one of my decks that is my absolute favorite. This is the Orisha deck. This deck right here is, to me, it mainly represents a lot of Oshu energy. Okay, and the boxes to the side, as you can see, it comes with the box is beautiful. It also comes with a book. The book has a lot of great information in there. Okay, this one right here is it's like the same as the other Orisha deck I showed you with thickness. I like how the cards feel. I like how they you get what I'm saying, how it just flows. I like that. I like that. Okay, I definitely like that about these. Okay, the artwork is very detailed. As you can see, it's a very detailed deck. Okay, I like the colors. I love this deck. Okay, this is one of my very favorite decks. So as you can see, and it has a detailed meaning of what the cards mean in there. If you are big on, I don't go by that, but it also has stories in there. Okay, good mythological stories, a lot of history. Okay, it be in the tarot. That's why I like getting tarot decks with books, because they have a lot of history. It doesn't just talk about tarot in there. Okay. Okay, so with that being said, this is the back. With that being said, every deck that I had today, I'll definitely go through on a scale from 1 to 10. Let's number them. What we think about each. Well, what I think about the deck. If you have this deck at home, then you can let me know what you think about it. How did it relate to you? Okay, but this one right here, I definitely give it an 8 off a scale from 1 to 10. This Orisha deck, I would definitely give it an 8 as well, from a scale to 1 to 10. This one, I would give it like a 7. The only reason I give it a 7 is because the width. Okay, the width. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't worked a lot with this deck. Okay, I haven't worked a lot with this deck, but I am going to work more with it. But this is a good deck to invest in. I mean, the artwork is beautiful. Okay. So, in the Hoodoo Tarot, I definitely give this a 9. Okay, because it's my first deck. You know, how can you not like your first deck? I almost wanted to give it a 10, but I said that wouldn't be fair. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, I came over here today to talk to you all about different tarot decks that you can definitely invest in. And with that being said, until I see you next time, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Hit that like and subscribe button. You don't want to miss out with Tarethia.